moment, everybody. Go ahead.
I didn't.
Go ahead.
I
go
didn't
ahead. It's
like.
fine. It's fine.
I'm gonna say this to everyone, and I've said this a number of times, that I don't care who's playing. They're all pros, and in basketball, they have a chance of getting hot. It happens, right? But to go in and make an assumption, which is why I sent you.
It's not really what I did, though. It's not really what I did. I didn't chalk up a win, and I didn't assume. That's why people who are like, I jinxed, I mushed. Like, it wasn't really the point of my topic. Like, it wasn't really the point of what I was saying. I mean, I'm a little sick to my stomach because this damn Kenny Atkinson, he's like a bad guy in Scooby-Doo. He got away with it. Like it's
but your a lot of times your comments and your issues have nothing to do with the players.
It has nothing to do with the players.
But the players are the ones playing the game.
The thing that's weird about it, I don't know. And morning, Dan Day. Dan Day with us here today, doing the double duty. So appreciate you, buddy.
Let's party.
And our headlines are brought to you by Doral Kia, home of the Pricito, our lowest price. Visit us at Doral Kia or DoralKia.com. The Heat lose last night, 130-116 to the shorthanded Cleveland Cavaliers. The thing that was weird about that game, so I missed the first quarter. I was watching my daughter. She was singing last night. But I see that they were up 9. And then we get home right before halftime, and it's down to 3. I was like, all right, the little comeback. So typically when these games happen, right, where you get beat down or you lose a game to a shorthanded team, I usually feel like that happens right out of the gate. They get hot, you came in a little sleepy, feeling yourself, and then you're playing uphill and you can't catch up. That's typically the way I feel these games happen. What was weird about yesterday is they got out to the big lead. Then they let him back in. The bench unit wasn't very good yesterday for the Heat for the first time all season.
Right.
And then they come out of halftime. They basically had the anti-third quarter. They come out. Norman Powell is cooking. He's getting his D Wade on with his over the head and ones. And, he was one probably step away from getting the shimmy back out again.
It was close.
So they get up to 14, a 14-point lead, their biggest lead of the game. And, I'm thinking, all right, this team seems like they got it on lock. They're not going to, because I feel like the bench is going to come in. They're going to do what they do, which is usually Jaime is going to cook. Fontecchio is going to hit threes, and they're going to be good. Well, Dean Wade then just hits a couple of threes, and I was like, ooh, all right, well, whatever, intangibles.
You just assume. It just makes it sound like if you're watching basketball, Dan, make notes of this. In Tobin's world, if you're watching basketball, at some point during the game, some intangible is going to get hot.
Oh, dude! It happened. It's happened 2 games in a row with the Cavs. One of their intangibles is going to get hot.
Who's the other one? Is either
Merrill.
Wade or Merrill.
Merrill, yeah. And then Strus is on the sidelines. He's not healthy. So that, and then this was the one that was crazy. It was, I don't remember if this is the 3rd or the 4th. I think it was the 3rd. But Drew Smith got Drew Smithed.
Ooh.
I hope
got the clamps on him.
That never happens to Drew Smith. When
right.
Drew Smith, everybody knows a Drew Smith. A Drew Smith is you steal the inbounds from the other team, you get a bucket. That's
right.
a Drew Smith.
Uh-huh.
That never happens to Drew Smith. And they Drew Smith, and then all of a sudden the Cavs are on this incredible run where the 14-point lead is down to 4.
Yeah.
And you're just like,
oh,
that was very quick. That was very quick. And they come out of the 3rd into the 4th. Well, then it's like everybody turns into a hack machine. They start fouling the Cavs left and right. And I think they had 4 fouls in a minute 30.
Basically, the direct opposite happened versus the last game. I guess somebody got to the officials because this past game, hardly no fouls.
Yeah, but the Heat put them in the bonus basically with like 10 minutes to go. So it was like impossible to come back, and the Heat just like, I'll give credit to the Cavs defense too, but the Heat were also just terrible passes all over this. Man, Jovic was oof. Oof. And I'm tired of getting yelled at about it. Every time Jovic has a bad game, I'm getting treated like his agent.
Well, because here's the deal. I'm going to tell you exactly why, okay? Because when a player that you like has a good game, right, you claim, like, you go over the top with it. And so when people see this guy, which is very normal, basketball is kind of streaky, you up and down. Sometimes you have a stinker, right? It happens. I don't make nothing of it. I figure he'll bounce back next game because, hey, that's what he does. He's not going to match 29 every night. But the way you go at it when he scores 29 or the way people come at you when he scores 10.
What a game.
And so from that standpoint, why don't you, like, hey, man, you've been around basketball enough to know, right? He ain't going to score. Like, why do you think all of a sudden
I'm getting like, get him off the roster? Like, he just won the game. He just won the game the day before.
I'm telling you why. I'm telling you why. This is the exact reason. When you go at it the way you do, the way you did after Jovic had 29, when you go at it that way, people are taking, I'll wait till he scores 10. I'm going at him. So you do it to yourself.
I overdo it.
Oh, my God.
I don't feel like I overdo it. I feel like I properly do it.
This is the phrase, Jovic, dude. Jovic.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with saying Jovic, dude?
You know what you do.
You know what you do.
I'm, as a friend, I'm trying to keep it real. I'm putting it out there and telling you why people come at you, right? It's just like, I didn't want to. I didn't want to send that text. But because because you were so nonchalant about professional basketball players and how at any point in time, one of these guys we don't know could get extremely hot.
Oh, my God. Jared Allen was wilt.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. That guy's all defense? Like, he can play. But you said, oh, no.
He played him like 15 minutes the last game, which I didn't really understand.
So he had to play more. You know why? They didn't have Mobley, and they didn't have, which is the worst thing. You would rather them have Mobley and Spider.
Spo was saying that after the game on Jared Allen. He goes, I don't really understand why he played only 20 minutes. He probably took that as some kind of disrespect.
So, yes, this is why you get this. I didn't want to do it, but I'm like, you know what? Like,
you did want to do it.
As a professional who has done it, I would always say they got pros on their side too. They got guys that got tested out as being great three-point shooters and whatever, so they could get hot.
RBA Richie says Tobin hates receipts.
Yes, exactly.
I don't feel like I'm getting fair receipts though. I feel like I get audited.
You don't think that's not a fair receipt?
I don't think it's a fair receipt.
Why? I just told you why people come at you. That's factual.
I don't think it's a fair receipt.
That's
factual. It had nothing to do.
When you go to extreme one way, right? Then when it's on the other side, you got to either eat it or understand that maybe I was a little extreme but dude, you had Jovic as a Hall of Famer.
He's 22. Give him a shot. It's been fun.
But wait, hold on. All I'm asking you is, so when you come in with the 29-point praise, understand the same thing you just said.
Hold on, though. Hold on. He had a bad game, okay? But he's got in his last 2 out of his last 3, he's got 29 points and won the game with a pass. And it gets you no goodwill. And it's just because everybody wants to just rub it in my face.
Okay, but I'm telling you, the reason why people do it is because how extreme you are the other way. Right? So guess what? Here's another one. How many responses do you get when it's not Heat and 5?
How many responses?
Because you've said Heat and 5 for the last 9 years.
What does that mean? What do you mean? How many responses do I get?
So when, dude, I don't care if they have Heat and 5.
People do like that.
Okay, but when it's not Heat and 5 or it's Heat got in 5, right? and people come back at you, you put yourself out
I
there
don't wanna
like that.
I don't want to live in a lazy river of not having an
But
opinion.
so then eat it. Eat it.
Just it's unfair. I feel bad for Jovic.
It's not unfair.
I feel bad for Jovic.
It's not unfair. No, listen. No, again, nobody thinks that Jovic is going to score 29 every week, every game. Okay? It's the ebbs and flows of the NBA basketball season. I don't understand why you don't get that. You think you can only pick out the good games. So when people snap back at you, right? They snap back at you because they want you closer to reality instead of to Jovic Hall of Famer. That's it. That's it. But you got to eat it. I mean, look, be a man. Eat it.
I am.
No, you're not.
I'm right here. What do you mean I'm not eating it?
Because for the last 10 minutes, you've been complaining and bitching
I'm
about
not eating it. I'm
It's
right here.
so unfair.
Damn, am I not eating it?
It's
I
not
feel like
fair.
this is eating it.
Oh, no, wait. It's not fair. It's not eating it.
It's just not nice. Leave the kid alone.
And wait. What do you mean it's not nice? You know how people are. Oh, you're going to walk around with your chest out. You're going to pump over this. Well, wait. Watch when it goes back to normal.
10-14 strolling in here.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
I'm surprised the only thing missing is a scarf.
There was a train.
Oh,
Okay,
Watching the
dude.
train.
All right.
where was it parked? Right on Northeast 2nd Ave?
Okay, Jovic.
Don't lash out at me.
No, hey.
No, I'm not saying out Leroy.
Don't lash
Don't
out
like,
at me.
hey. Don't take it out on me. So somebody said
-1.
pay the total on the mountain. That's like you. Beep beep. So that's
Are
it.
you serious?
What? What am I serious
See,
about?
I've said that. Leave this kid alone. He's been a pro. See, let me just say this. People are not going at Jovic because they don't like him. People are going at Jovic because of what Tobin says when he has a good game. And so now it automatically makes people, oh, wait till he has a dud. Wait till he has a dud. That's unfortunate, but you did this.
So let me get this straight. You guys rather me be wrong than the Heat be good?
No, what do you mean?
Well, I don't understand. It feels like
No,
you guys are
I'm saying, wait a minute. There's a difference in going at Jovic being a young player and him having a good game and being positive versus what you do. You go over the top,
I don't agree.
extreme. So guess what?
Hmm?
Now when it's on the other side, fair or unfair, people come at you because of the way you responded when he had a good game. If you had been somewhere, man, Jovic had a great game and blah, blah, blah. That's not how you came in. You came in hot.
Yeah, deserved. It was a great game.
Okay, but he's 22. So what do you think? That's going to be up and down, right? He's going to have some good games, some okay games, all right? We know this.
Getting a handle on things.
You need to get a handle on things and understand.
I have
that.
a handle on things.
Okay. Listen, if you refuse to tell the truth about what happened in this situation, I can't help you. I'm trying to help you. I'm giving you, I'm explaining why people come at you. You know why they come at you, right? You will not admit.
No, because of you. They like
No.
Yeah, they like it.
I think no. See what I mean?
What?
So this is where they did. So I get this. I think Leroy low-key wanted the Heat to lose just so he could berate Tobin.
That's what Sexy Sauce says, and he's 100% right.
Oh my
He's 100.
goodness!
You would rather be in position. You were looking.
You came in
forward.
ready.
Yeah, you were
to go
looking
off on
forward
Tobin.
more to peacocking around me than
Wait!
celebrating the Heat.
Who brought it up?
Brought what up?
All of this.
You.
Did you bring it up?
You.
No,
Technically, you brought it up last night.
You texted me as soon as the
no.
game was
I'm
up.
saying this morning on the show.
Let the record show Tobin brought it up.
What did I
Right.
bring up?
You
brought up
brought it up.
Jovic. You
I
said
never
Jovic.
started
Woo!
talking about it.
You
I
said
never started talking about it.
Yeah, but
You brought it up.
Dan.
No,
as
so
soon
here
as the
we
game
go.
ended
He
last
started
night.
the show and
As
said,
soon as the
okay,
game ended
go-
last night,
go
Dan
say
Day,
it.
this mother bleeper over here, he
Called him
texted
That was
me.
private text.
Okay, dude. All right.
not
Well, it's
nice.
not private
Private
anymore.
text.
He
He
texted-
Amongst friends.
He
Not
goes,
nice.
just because I spent yesterday mad at the Cavaliers for being cowards. He goes, nice job, mush. And I'm just like, oh, you wanted the Cavs to win.
No,
You and Jay Crawford, you were probably having a good laugh over it.
that's not true.
Okay.
I did it in text. I did not bring it up today. You did. So if I would have came in hot, right? But I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do that. I say, let's enjoy the show. Let's have good. And you
Why are
brought
you
it
smiling
up.
when you say it, huh?
No, but he did
You're
bring it up.
enjoying it too much.
I didn't bring it up. He brought it up.
Yeah, I'm
I
not
never
gonna
even mentioned it.
I can't get bombarded on social media all night and not bring it up. That's not accountable.
But it would have been different if I would have put it on X.
Do you barely use social media?
Yeah, I use it.
Okay. 15 minutes of heat brought to us by the great Lexus December 2 Remember sales event. Get offers on select models for a limited time. Learn more at Lexus.com. As the Miami Heat, they lose 130-116 last night to the Cleveland Cavaliers, who were resting all of their starters except for Jared Allen. Norman Powell, he had 27 points, but frustrated after the game, Leroy. This was Norman Powell on the defeat to the Cavs.
Very bad loss. I mean, that's a very bad loss. You know, they're a good team, but we know when they're sitting there, they're starters, they're go-to guys. You know, that's when we gotta put our stamp on the game, you know, and not give them any life. So it's a bad loss for us, especially coming off a game like we had earlier against them.
There you go. Norman Powell afterwards. Not pleased with the performance yesterday.
I can't figure out what a third quarter is now. Because they score so many points. Is the third quarter 25 points now?
Oh, yeah. How
You
many
see what I'm
points? Is
saying? Yeah.
it? 19. They got outscored 34-19, I think, in the last frame.
19 is definitely.
That's third.
Right.
And I think they were outscored. I think it was like, let me see what it was. I think it was like 54-25 after the 14-point lead.
What would were the rebounds better?
I didn't even notice. Let me look. I didn't see what the final rebounding totals was. I imagine in the last fourth quarter, because that's where the game completely flipped. It was bad. It's loading.
You know who had a good night last night? Dunks.
He did have a good
with
night.
those ugly uniforms.
No. What?
Those Detroit uniforms that don't have any red or any blue in them.
Rebounds were close, but they still had they got 15 to the Heat's 9 in offensive rebounds, but it was 49-44. Not terrible.
I mean,
it was
for that team though, for the Heat team, that is a positive.
Kalel played great yesterday.
Right.
I think Kalel probably. I mean, it was him and Norm probably had the best games, and they came into the fourth quarter. It already all unraveled. It was the bench really was the one that had a rough one, and Andrew Wiggins turned the ball over. Andrew Wiggins and Jovic had half the team's turnovers, and they had 21, which was a season high, and they gave up 29 points off turnovers.
Right.
That was the worst of it for sure. And then the free throws, yeah, we had a complete flip. That's why I'm a little salty because that Kenny Atkinson got away with it. Big baby, you'll get yours. By the way, he better not do this thing because Jalen Brunson looks like he's going to be out a little bit. He left the game yesterday late in the Knicks loss to the Magic, and the word was he left in a boot and crutches.
Ooh, the boot and crutches.
Yep. Ankle injury.
Well, you know who always seems to get us too. Old man Randall. No, Randall's gone. Old man
Cat?
Huh?
Cat?
No, I don't care
Old
about him.
man. Who's on the Knicks are you speaking of? Hart?
Not Hart.
OG?
They just gave all that damn money to. He ain't old, but he plays like an old man.
Mikal Bridges?
Yeah.
Well, they got to no looking ahead because they're back out. It's an NBA Cup game, all right? Focus.
So
on the road.
And this is why we have problems.
What?
Because now you taking it and making an NBA Cup game, and you're saying you don't care who plays or not. You better go out there and.
Well, I want to see if they learn some lessons.
That's what I wanted them to do last week.
I want to see if
yesterday. Right? Like, it doesn't matter.
Jaime said it got to him.
What got to him?
The guys being out, they got cocky. He said it yesterday after the game.
Just wanting to be a great team. I think that's our motivation is, tonight we had an opportunity. Obviously, they had a lot of guys missing, and, I think that may have gotten to us. As great teams, it doesn't matter who's out there. You gotta put your best foot forward, and obviously, we just didn't do that tonight. And we're gonna take this as a learning experience. There's a lot to learn from this game. Hopefully, we can take that into the future.
We better, because you look like sophomore Jaime last night.
That and again, like he said it, right?
Mhm.
Like it doesn't matter who they put out there. Like you have to play basketball the way you play, because the scary thing about sports is sometimes the wrong person gets hot,
Mhm.
right? When you never thought when the Dolphins played the Chargers that Vidal was going to just run like he had been playing in the league for 4 or 5 years. It happens. They're still at the highest level of the sport. They might not be as good as the guys they're replacing, but they're in there because at some point in their career, somebody got hot. Somebody played well.
So the Heat got a home and home with the Knicks tomorrow. It's at Madison Square Garden. Monday back in the friendly confines of Kaseya. The Warriors will be in next Wednesday. Steph Curry last night, 46 points to beat the Spurs. He's good. Yeah, he's good. All that bickering. He goes, you know what makes this better? Steph Curry.
Yeah, but that's we all know that. I mean, if Steph got to score 46 every night, at some point he gonna look over at Jimmy and go. Hey,
Jimmy had a good game too. I mean, I think Jimmy scored 28, but it was
wow, they getting 70.
Well, I mean,
the two of their players.
Well, they all I think combined for, I think him, Draymond, and Steph all combined for 40 the day before. So they needed a bounce back, dude. But they get the win over the Spurs. And then last night, Joker, 55 points.
And he doesn't even look like.
And Ty Lue was like, after the game, he's like, yeah, we tried the thing where we made him a scorer. Didn't think he was going to score 55.
But that's what you have. That's what a lot of teams try to do. They say, don't worry about Joker. Take away all the other guys.
Well, that didn't work for them yesterday.
Yeah.
The Clippers, by the way, they found out Bradley Beal done for the season.
There's a shocker.
Getting hip surgery.
There's a shocker.
Yikes.
See, people still fall for that, huh?
Mm-hmm.
If we get him at a deal, he not gonna get hurt with us.
Oof. So that Norman Powell trade.
He hasn't played that much in 2 years.
No, he hasn't.
And now he's hurt for the rest of the season?
Out for the season.
Or did he have that hip and it was lingering?
Don't know. It's a good question. I don't know.
He ain't played much basketball, so I would like to know where.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. I'm not sure. But I'll tell you one thing. They're 3-8 right now.
Remember you wanted him?
Bradley Beal?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a time in the Wizards I for sure wanted him. There was Bam recruiting him afterwards. There were some things that really turned me off about him, though. Like, because when you flirt with somebody and then you kind of see their warts, and it's like,
dude, hold on.
What?
When you finally see somebody's warts, you're way past flirting.
Nah, I'm telling you.
I'm telling you. I don't know.
He would be like,
hey, you're way past flirting. Flirting is when you hollering at somebody at the club, right?
Right.
And y'all been talking for a long time, having a good time, having some drinks.
Right.
Then the club closes and you go outside.
Mm-hmm.
And then you come face to face.
I didn't mean physical warts. I just meant like you meant warts like as flaws, and then the things that like annoyed me about him. You got all pervy with it. I wasn't talking about those type of warts. I was just saying like he's got these.
No, I'm not. I was just talking about random.
It's not a good metaphor. Let's be honest.
Yes.
People. I mean, like it's not that bad a metaphor. People talk about warts as flaws all the time.
Oh,
never
people.
heard that.
People. Somebody, hey, anybody in the chat, you ever use?
Is this like a West Palm thing or Orlando?
Yeah,
it's a words thing. Look it up.
I don't know.
Look it up, and then you can feel foolish. You never heard about seeing somebody's wart stand day as metaphorical? You've never heard that before? You're more well-rounded than these two cretins.
Yeah, I've heard of it, but time and place, man. Come on. Like, there's certain words that were okay to say in the 1920s that you can't say today.
What's wrong with saying warts, dude? I don't think warts has been canceled.
Gross.
I'm saying wanker or something like that, you know? Oh, wow.
Ugh.
Clayton, hey, Clayton, you ever use the term warts?
Not really, unless I'm talking about those ugly, nasty Patriots and Jets fans we're talking about up north. But
You gonna watch that game tonight?
listen, I just wanted to say,
You gonna watch that game tonight?
oh hell yeah!
All right. What'd you want to say, buddy?
And you know what, Jovic, dude, forget what they're saying. They're haters. They're mean. He's a good boy.
He is
Right.
a good boy. He is a good
He
boy.
ain't gonna win them all. And you know what? And that rat bastard Marcos needs to put some respect on Drew Smith's name. All right. You know who he is? He's your favorite player's favorite player.
Agreed. Great call, Clayton. Thank you. What are you looking at me for? What?
Point for color.
Oh, wow. Had to look for that one. Had that in your back pocket in the Costanza wallet.
It's on the same button bar. You want to look at it?
No.
Good. You can't look at my buttons.
Might see warts.
Schmeathan says it's objectively a point.
I was waiting for that.
Point for Leroy.
Schmeathan Schmolnick says, "Where's your conga music now, Jinxie Chunks?" Jesus.
Wow.
Wasn't even on the same thing. The conga music was over Chris Greer.
That is true.
He hit you with the combo.
Jesus, he's
He hit you
brutal.
with the
dude.
1-2.